The deal is that health is lean, but lean is not always health. And if you're interested in learning how your numbers are going to work out, go to gritgym.com/SS and get signed up for a strategy session there so that we can figure out, we can do the math with you to figure out how you're going to get to where you want to go, because you definitely want to do this. Hey, this is one of the big misconceptions out there that people use a lot to get in their way of actually taking action on the thing that gets them to where they want to go. They think, oh man, I got to be healthy, so I got to be fat. I got to be healthy, so I can't get lean. It's like, that's not true. Okay, if you are not below 25, if you are a female that is not below 25% body fat, then you are not in a healthy position. If you are a male that is over 15% body fat, you are not in a healthy position. You want to take as much responsibility for that as you possibly can. Okay, this is what I mean by when I say you want it to be your fault. Okay, you don't want it to be your parents' fault that that you have extra adipose tissue on your body. Okay. Because then they're the only ones that can do something about it. If you do something about it, if you take responsibility for this thing, you can do something about it. If it is your fault, you can do something about it. But if it's somebody else's fault, you're gonna have a tough time. How do we do this? How do we do this? What is the process? What do we use? Well, it's very easy. You figure out, well, the first part is not very easy. We go do an in-body scan. And it's multiple points of contact so that we can get very clear on how much body fat content you have versus how much lean mass you have, so that we can figure out that percentage, so that we actually sit down, do the math, figure out, do you need to lose 22 pounds? Do you need to lose 50 pounds? Do you need to lose 10 pounds? We don't know until we actually get you in front of us and put you on the scan and figure it out. But past that, once we figure out how much you actually need to lose to get below 15% body fat for a male and below 25% body fat for a female, then the math gets very easy. Let's say you need to lose Let's say you need to lose 26 pounds. 26 pounds is very easy for a year because there's 52 weeks in a year and 26 is half of 52. And if you're interested in learning just to have us do this for you, it's free. Go to gritgym.com/SS and get signed up for a one-on-one strategy session there. You'll come out here, we'll talk for 20 to 30 minutes, we'll do an in-body scan, we'll do a health history, we'll figure out a lot of things about you so that we can get clear on what you need to take action on. Okay? Do you need to lift more? Do you need to do more metabolic type workouts? Do you need to do more active recovery? How's your sleep cycle? How's your mindset? How's your nutrition? How's your exercise going? You know, what do you need? Okay? So definitely come out here for a strategy session and get one of those. It's free. It's free, man. All right, so the first thing we do, we figure out the math. Okay, let's say that we need to lose 26 pounds. We need to lose 26 pounds to get down below 25% body fat for a female, 15% body fat for a male. All right, well, over the course, you can lose about 1 pound of fat per week. You can gain about 1 pound of muscle per month. Okay, so let's say that we're gonna go aggressive at this thing. So we're not planning on gaining any muscle. We're only, we're going aggressive, so we're planning on losing a lot of fat. All right, well, we can lose about, in a 6-month time period, we can lose about 26 pounds if we're going very aggressive. Okay, so we plot out a goal. So 6 months from today, what is 6 months from today? Well, today's May 3rd, so whatever that is. What is that, October? Anyway, no, that's November. Yeah, so we plan out for November and we say, okay, what's the halfway point? That's 3 months from now. Now, at the halfway point, we need to be down 13 pounds, okay? Now we do that again. So that's about 12 weeks out. 6 weeks out, what do we need to be at? 6 weeks out, we need to be at 7.5 pounds down, okay? So what do we need to be at 1 week? Well, we need to be 1 pound down, okay? So we make this into bite-sized chunks. The thing is that if you make it into this huge, holy crap, I gotta lose 26 pounds, it sounds like an astronomical number and it's gonna take a lot of work and all you do is can focus on all the hard stuff, okay? It does not help to focus on what you should not do. It doesn't help to focus on the dread. Okay? It helps to focus on the goal, the thing that you actually, the result, the thing that you want, because then you'll plow through all the obstacles. Okay, so you have this 26 pounds that you want to get rid of. Now we need to make it into bite-sized chunks and actionable targets that we can actually attain. So 1 week from now, 6 months, 26, that's 26 weeks. 1 week, we need about on 1 pound, okay? So what do you need to do tomorrow and today to make sure that you can be down that 1 pound? Well, we have to make good decisions. Everybody knows enough to make better decisions, right? Nobody in the world doesn't know that a Snickers bar, well, maybe not, maybe somebody doesn't, but for the most part, everybody knows that an apple is better than a Snickers bar in almost every scenario. Okay, if we're going for fat loss, an apple is better than a Snickers bar. What, does everybody choose the Snickers bar? That's up for you to decide, but you know enough to make better decisions. So you can start making those better decisions to get yourself down that 1 pound. You can start changing up your exercise. You can start getting better recovery. You can start something today to make sure that 1 week from now you're down that 1 pound. So we have to make it into bite-sized chunks and we have to do the math out so we actually figure out what's going on there, because it can get in some pretty unhealthy realms. If you think that you need to lose 50 pounds, and you actually only needed to lose 26, and we didn't do the math, and we didn't do the in-body scan up front, you can get some pretty unhealthy stuff there. So we want to make sure that we're doing the math. We want to make sure that we're doing your due diligence before you start this thing. And if you're interested in us having us do this for you, go to gritgym.com/SS and get signed up for a strategy session there. But lean does not always mean healthy, but healthy is always lean, always. If you're a female, you want to be below 25% body fat. If you're a male, you want to be below 15% body fat. Okay, that is like a minimum. So if you're interested in having us and learning how we would do this with you, go to gritgym.com/SS and get signed up there.